You're kind of the star at that moment. You never really expect who's under the suit.
Like, when everybody hears that I'm Chucky, they laugh, but then they're like, man, that's perfect for you. Because, like, you love kids, plus you are a kid. You're always animated.
Being able to, like, dance or run around and, like, bring joy to, like, kids.
Just get a goof off, have fun, be yourself. Without talking.
Say, oh, I love you, Chucky, or I missed you, Chucky. Do you remember me, Chucky? It really warms my heart that they really love him that much. So. My name is Lamont. I'd say that my personality is kind of outgoing, mostly, having fun, enjoying life, So being this guy, perfect. Kids love it, and I always have energy for them. I've been Chucky for only about 3 months now. But I plan on being him as long as they let me. I just became the permanent Chucky about a couple weeks ago. So I'm looking forward to doing much, much more events.
My name's Charlie. I'm an associate at Build-A-Bear Workshop, associate manager. I've been doing this for 4 years now. Just, three times a year at Jelly Belly. So we're here a lot. Because I'm a manager, I could just be like, oh, I'm not going to do it, you're going to do it. But it's fun.
I'm Natalie Kinney. I go to Wilseywood High School, and this is my 3rd year mascotting. It's a great experience, and it's really fun to do community service stuff and along just being more involved in school and everything.
My name is Austin Delos Reyes. I'm a cashier at Jelly Belly, and I have been for probably almost 5 years. I'm also one of the mascots, and I've been doing that for just about the same time. I'm currently a full-time student at Sacramento State, and I'm a civil engineering major.
I do have one embarrassing story that did happen to me in the costume. The kids at the job doing a birthday party, and I was interacting because we have this guitar thing that we do now. There's a kid under me, but I didn't see the kid. I can't see the kid. So I'm doing air guitar, and somehow the kid just comes under me, and they like, oh, Chucky, wait. And I look down, and the kid falls. My head goes like halfway up. It almost comes off. So I'm trying to pull it down, and then I have another kid behind me that's pulling up my shirt, trying to look under Chucky. And that happening all at once, I was like, I'm fired. Like, I don't know what else to say. I'm fired.
And then some kids pull on your tail, because the tail, it pulls where the crotch is, the crotch area. So, if they pull hard enough, it doesn't feel very good.
I was walking up a flight of stairs in front of everyone, and everyone was looking at me, and I didn't see where I was going, and I tripped, and I ate it in front of everyone, and people were recording it and everything. And then another one was at the first rally. We were stunting, and they were putting me in the air, and I totally just fell forward and fell, but I was just like, yeah, I pulled it off. And everybody's like, yeah, so it was cool, but I felt embarrassed.
We have to wear black tights with the suit also, so it's a big red Jelly Belly attached to black leggings pretty much, and people love to think that I'm a woman. I don't know if it's their fantasy, but I seriously had this lady insist that I was a woman because of my legs, and black is a very slimming color, especially with the tights, so I think, yeah, that happens to me a lot, and sometimes I feel like people are checking me out, and that makes me feel really uneasy. I'd say, I think the first tip is that
stand there. Just stand there, and as long as the kids come to you, then you'll know what to do. But don't move at the same time they're going, because things will just go haywire.
That's the only rule. Don't talk and don't hit kids.
You cannot. If you're not ready to just be, oh my God, kids, don't get in the suit.
And then, so just think about being in a steam room while running and jumping and dancing and,
And the heat from, not having a fan or having an ice pack.
And then imagine being in the sun in this, like, you're in the sun in this, so you're baking as well. It's pretty hot, yeah.
Another thing is stay hydrated.
Drink lots of water.
Because you're going to be in there and I've seen it happen with a couple of my coworkers. They're like, oh, I'm in the suit. Oh, hi. Oh, you're not going to talk to me? Okay, I'm going to go over here. You can't do that because then you're just going to dread being in there.
And take breaks because I usually don't, and then I can't go back in the suit for the rest of the night because I go out for too long. And have fun and be like really animated because that's what people like to see.
That's your goal. You're not just there to, to run over people. You're there to like make people laugh.
You have to be happy to get in this suit. You can't be like, oh man, I gotta go to work and get in this suit. You've got to be ready for it, or you got to tell them, look, I can't do it. A mascot has to literally be hopped up on candy, they seem like, just to have fun.
Winning in a dance battle between Chuck E. Cheese, the Wolfswood Wildcats, Mr. Jellybelly, and me. And I have to say, last year I won when we had the little dance battle. Chuck E. Cheese usually doesn't really do very much.
Dance off, I believe that Chucky would do a good. I say he would have to go second best because the head is such like trouble for me to really do something else, and it's on my shoulders as well without a strap, so I wouldn't be able to do as well as Build the Bear.
I don't know, those two girls are cheerleaders, there's two of them, so, I mean, at first we weren't even dancing, we were just, like, pretending to fight, and then it turned into, like, a little dance thing, but, I mean, they kept doing the same moves, so I beat them.
Because he's been here with some years, that's nothing, man. I'm ready to take him on, but get this, it's ready for that,
The two guys that used to be in the Chucky suit, they used to actually be able to dance too. So, if anything, as long as it's a good dancer and Mr. Jellybelly, I think the winner would have to be between Chucky and Mr. Jellybelly. Like everyone else is kind of not really dancer. Maybe the River Cat, but I just know that guy's not really a dancer. So.
The most important thing about being a mascot is you gotta put your personal issues aside.
I get paid to do it, so just pay to have a good time. So
Just making people happy. Like you make people smile, you make people laugh. People leave here with a memory of you.
I mean, it's probably kind of cheesy to some people, but I bring joy to these kids. Like they see Chucky, they literally light up like it's Christmas Day, like it's 4th of July, like it's really something, like they really believe in Chucky. No matter how many, generations go by, they love Chucky. Like they're in love with this guy.
Sometimes it feels like I'm not even doing work anymore. You get to walk around, you have fun, you're not limited by standing behind a register. You're walking around and trying to find people who are interested, trying to find people who smile. You're making memories, and I think that's the greatest part.
And it's there, and it's for them. Like I might be the celebrity to them, but to me, I'm doing it for them. Like their birthday party, and it's like, oh my God, I can't believe, And some people leave like a couple of times. This past weekend, I had a couple of birthdays. A couple of people that had their birthday there, they left and said, man, that Chucky was great, man. He really was good. He should get a raise. I mean, I'm not really doing it for the money. I'm doing it for the smiles. Like the kids, they really believe in this guy, so I try to do my best to keep their belief strong. It's just like Santa Claus. You gotta keep them believing, and that's all I'm here for.